here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. On the return, this is strong. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, no. Ready.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And that play gets to nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Willis now to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for the Raiders. 47 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. Hop 70, hop 60 boxes.
Throwing Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
19 Lions.
Willis now to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Viking,
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Right to the air goes Ward. His pass is caught. It's Chigokonkwo. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Cougar 19. 19, 18, 19 tight. 19.
Throwing, Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
70
Ward now on third down. He's got his tight end, Messaponkwo. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Get it.
Play action. Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now Dowdle. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go now. Drop the lead. 50 by 50 by Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll be stopped after pickup of about 3. Jeff Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. From the 25, here's second down and 7.
19, cut.
Out of the gun, Ward. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and 7.
Ready. Panther 6.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing is Ward. That one caught. It's Chinwei DK. To the pylon, he's pinned. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
The kick is good.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
On the jump. Stop low, 8 tips. Let's go. Cougar nice.
To throw, here's Willis. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 30
A big play there for the Raiders. 31 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Throwing, Willis. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
Second and 10.
No. Deputy.
On the handoff, this is Jensen. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Pistol snap to Willis. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Hooker up for the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Ready, up.
They'll go again with Genty. And he will score! Ashton Genty, touchdown Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one, and his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They are going for it. It's Ward. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Result of the play is a 2-yard on down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18, pioneer.
Willis. He'll push this one downfield for Bauer. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play there for the Raiders.
Good.
An even 40 yards.
1st down.
Tag.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Genty. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw is Willis. Escaping to his left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Take over first
Showing
10
off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. He'll look deep. Left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 47. That's good for a Titans first down.
19.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. They'll do their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Three. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing is Willis. Open man. That's Dante Fulton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll run with Dowdle. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Catch made right side by Eilman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60, press all 80.
On play action, it's Ward. Forced out wide. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw is Ward. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jesse. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. 18, run. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Willis. Has caught right side by Thornton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Throwing Willis. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Oluwafemi Oladejo on the tackle. A gain of 2.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
70, Bronco 80.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Go street. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Willis to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Willis now to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think 1st down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
Open right side is a Conquo. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 38 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
Go!
On the ground, this is Khalil Mullins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
18-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat.
No, rebound. 18.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. 1-yard gain.
From the 22 now, here's
2nd
and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready,
Throwing, Willis. Fielded this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 19 light, 60 average, 60 back, trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Willis now to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game.
Makes the score.
Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. That one complete. It's Mullins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Titans first down.
On 1st down, Ward. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Ward. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing, Ward. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Here's Ward. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every
And he's in! Cody Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves the ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing is Willis. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Willis. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it up to Ashton Genty that time. And it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, go!
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
To throw is Ward. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
3 yards. And the Titans first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Holler. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19!
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now it's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helms. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw, it's Ward.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Into space. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and goal.
Ready, go.
They'll run here. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now the Raiders are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Viking 18. Chop alert. Ready.
They'll stick to the ground, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
2 yards. It's now 4th and
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Titans will move out in front, 27-24. So this one, a win for the visiting